Hey there, guys. Wow. Not what I was expecting at all. Damn. So, welcome to Future Arc Episode 4. At the end of last episode, they had a massive cliffhanger with the two ultimate hopes basically about to go to blows, except not really blows, because one of our ultimate hopes has a sword and the other one kinda doesn't. And is in fact... Now, interestingly, he is forbidden from running in the halls, but apparently is absolutely fine with just, running around that room. So, he can at least avoid that. But... I love the reintroduction of the whole, Monokuma theater here. It's... I was absolutely expecting it, a little bit like last time on Danganronpa. But this is a great way of doing it, and it's so appropriate to the games, and... I'm already in a good mood, which is weird because one of my main favorite characters may be dying, but I kind of doubt it. I am seeing that. Yep, I remember that. Okay, I'm not going to sit here for the recap. If you want to know what happened, then watch the previous episodes. It was a ladder. Future number 4. The answer is everyone. Oh, we're going back here. Man, they're sure making me wait on the whole Makoto resolution. You didn't translate what's on the bottom. I don't think it's ever too super him. Well, there was an if in that statement we haven't established. Yeah, I figured it's... You would think at some point he would have to stop and question the fact that he is effectively willing to attack everyone that represents the hope for the future. Because that really is what Future Foundation is. And the point where you're like, you know what, we don't need any of you guys, I only need Munakata, and I will burn every vestige of hope in order to get to despair. I mean, it's super twisted, and I'm amazed they haven't ever been like, you know what? Maybe I'm not really, spreading the, flowers of hope if everything I'm doing is basically saying, if you don't obey me, I will destroy you. That's not really hopeful, dude. That's dictatorial. I almost want... Let me look at that again. I'm trying to see, did he actually kick him or not? Because it was super opaque. So there is the, going through. Oh no, it does look like he kicked him. Dude, he already... Yeah, how can you think this is okay, man? Oh, that's right, I forgot about... This is a sub-arc that I didn't show in the last one, but... When was that throw? That was forever ago. I did not get her. She's freaking Hyde. I have to wonder, because I'm definitely noticing that there is a, artistic similarity between the way that Izuru is depicted, with his, black hair going everywhere, and her. Wow. Naoto? I knew it wasn't really Naoto, but it's just like a gun. Naoto's the only one I know that uses a gun. I wondered whether he or the little kid was going to be a secret badass. I knew the way the scene was shaping up, it had to be one of them. Emphasis on former. I swear to God, the chairman is actually reminding me a lot of Dalsim. There used to be a anime series called like Street Fighter Victory, and there was this great scene where there's ruffians come in and try and beat up Dalsim, and he just like touches them a few times and puts them into paralysis. And he's just like he never hits them, but he's just like it almost reminds me of Naruto actually, where he's just like, yes, I've stopped the flow of chi in your body. Now face the terror of total paralysis. And he just walks off. He's like, they'll be fine in like 2 hours or so. I do want to know what his background is. That's the problem. I know someone posted it once, but I didn't pay attention. Because it was just like, I only remember a chairman, but I'm sure they said something else. But I was just like, oh, that's the chairman. It is interesting as well, because the chairman... He may not actually be a ultimate high school level something, because he's the one that founded Hope's Peak as far as I know. And so Hope's Peak, well actually he might be. Because aren't we like the 77th and 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy? If so, then yeah, he very well could have been back in the day. No. Well, at least he's not beating around the bush about it. This, right there, is one of the reasons that I actually still respect Murakura. That's not his name. It's very close to his name, though. And the reason for that is that he is somewhat blinded by, his hatred for Naegi. He's someone, he's making assumptions that are based on nothing. However, he is also still, he's not letting his emotion blind his logic. And that's all I can really ask. Yes. Wait, what? That is super devious. I'm not sure. I mean, it makes sense, but damn. The problem with that is that can't the exact same argument be made for you? I mean, both of us are regarded as... Although I guess, actually, Future Foundation and the world as a whole views Naegi as the ultimate hope, whereas only really, like, psychopath disciplinary guy views Murakura. Murakata? Oh, here's this guy. I wondered when he would show back up. I actually very specifically wondered why they hadn't done this, because that was the big component of the Danganronpa games they hadn't done up until now, is that after a crime is committed, you have to case the scene and gather evidence, and there was none of that in the anime. You weren't next to a detective. So, are we looking at the guy that speaks like in his own idioms and got killed because his condition got met, or are we looking at the teacher that fell for the chandelier? I have a really bad feeling that our chairman friend is not going to survive this. They have set Murakata up as too much of a long-term... I do think eventually he will come around, but he's still a long-term antagonist for at least the majority of this arc, for him to like lose here. And the chairman has also kind of been established as a get-out-of-problems-free card, so he can't stick around to get us out of more problems. Wow. Not how I thought that would go. That is also a quote I absolutely love. Because it really speaks to... when you're younger in life, you have less life experience. And so you're able to make very, very, very broad statements about the world. And you're like, well, all Republicans are evil, and, you know, all whatever. And the thing is, almost everything you will ever encounter is full of so much nuance. And you just need life experience to be able to distinguish, okay, you know, I don't want to get into, you know, too much. I've talked about this before, but if you ever come across a new idea, you're almost always initially introduced to it by a fanatic. Because fanatics are the ones that, you know, have the loudest voice, because they're the ones that make the most outrageous claims, you know? It's just like, there's a lot of things that I very deeply believe in. Take feminism, you know. However, there are some out there, way crazy feminists that I'm like, yeah, no, she doesn't speak for me. No. So, and that's why the younger you are, the more likely you are to go to a super extremes. I guess I don't know that it's a young... I think that's a stereotype. I don't know if it's really true. Because you've also got Alex Jones, who is not young and is definitely crazy and fanatical in his beliefs. You can't eliminate despair, dude. You only have to make an environment where it will not foster. Despair is the antithesis of hope. You can't have one without the other. That's like saying you want to eliminate dark. Oh my god. Damn. I was somewhat kidding about the automatic turret defense. What is that, like thought control? Yeah, I kind of worried about that. Really? So this whole time the wheelchair is just... Shouldn't you have noticed that, though, if she's a machine whenever he punched her? Because that's definitely... And she should know. I mean, she definitely should never go to sleep then. That doesn't make any sense. This is the end, isn't it? Nope. Interesting. When did she turn into a hacker? And I noticed that she's now redone her hair in the time since Ultra Despair Girls, and she's wearing it exactly like Junko did, with the, you know, white and black Monokuma heads and the, like, dual twin tail. It looks like she even has, like, a little bit more floofiness to it. So in actuality, that actually answers one of my questions, because, okay, so Computer Girl is the traitor. And in fact, even beyond that, I was right, in that the person controlling this whole thing is in the facility, and they just have to actually explore enough to find them. Although I guess I don't know for a fact that she's in the facility. She could just be nearby. Alright, guys. And with that is Despair number 4. We know at least who appears to be the mastermind, although we will have to find out whether or not that's true or not. On the one hand, it seems too early to find out for sure. On the other hand, it also seems like, I mean, we knew who the mastermind was of Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls within the first hour. So, that is not all that, you know, it's not unreasonable to think that may be the case, and that she might be legit the mastermind. It would make sense. That's kind of why they didn't have her die at the end of Ultra Despair Girls, because she had more of a part to play. So, yeah. Join us next time when we go back to the Despair arc, which is actually getting to be a little bit despair-y. Up until now, it was like the Despair arc where everything is happy! But, regardless, I will see you next time.